feel the need to talk about values, and before you switch off or scroll on by, I promise this isn't going to be one of those conversations that ends with you writing 5 words on a post-it and sticking them on the wall, because that's sort of the problem. If you ask most business owners what their values are, they'll have a think for a second and then go, honesty and integrity. Every time, without fail. And yes, of course you want to be honest. Of course you want to act with integrity. But those aren't really your values, are they? They're just the bare minimum for being a decent human being. Your real values are the things that make you, you. The things that make you genuinely angry when they're ignored and genuinely proud when you see them in action. They're already there. You just haven't uncovered and named them yet. So here's how to find them. Think about the last time someone on your team did something that really got under your skin. Not a mistake, something that just felt wrong. What was it about that situation that bothered you? Because that feeling is pointing directly at one of your values. Now think about a moment when you watched someone on your team do something that made you think, yes, that's exactly it. What were they doing? Because that's another one right there. I worked with an architect once who kept saying honesty and integrity and then grinding to a halt. So I pointed out that in 2 days together, he'd said the same thing to me several times. There's always another way, always another viewpoint. He said it to his team constantly. It drove how he approached every single project. That was his value. Not honesty, curiosity. A genuine belief that you should never stop at the first answer. Once you've found your values, once you've uncovered them, the next step is to describe the behaviours in practice. What do they look like in practice? Not the word, the behaviour. So say you have the value, we respect each other. What's the sort of behaviour that will show that we respect each other? Could be something like, we never talk about a colleague behind their back in a way we wouldn't say to their face. If you have, we put customers first as a value, then one of your behaviours might be, we always call a customer back within the hour, even if we don't yet have an answer. Uncover your value and then think about the behaviours that are going to demonstrate that value in your business. Because that's the difference between values on a wall and values in the team. One gets laminated, the other gets lived. And it's the lived values that will actually shape your culture. If you enjoyed this video and got something from it, then please hit the like button and then subscribe to my channel for more simple, straightforward Big Mac thinking. The sort of thinking that will help you and your team to scale without stress. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.